see what we got here.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
This is business cards. You got a guy who works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back. He's a nice boy.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
Oh, that must be him right there. I don't like how he just suddenly ran into that door.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Oh, damn it. Why do they always run? Oh, we even got our guns drawn?
There!
Oh, look, another car that's not our own. I bet it's shitty.
What are you waiting for? Get after it!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight.
Alright, who wants to bet I'm gonna fail this thing a few times before I even stand a chance?
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
That is the end of that. It's about fucking time.
Oh wow, that was actually pretty, that's pretty clean actually. I'm surprised it went that well.
Put your hands in the air!
Well, I'm honestly shocked. That's like the best takedown I've had today in any case. No, ever actually. That's the best takedown ever. Well, it was clean and not... I don't think it was any property damage actually. I did pretty well there. Alright. That was my least expensive takedown. I can't say it's my best though. There was a few where I just caused the cars to just flip out like, oh my god, it was amazing. Well, in any case, we got Tiernan. Time to go talk to McCarthy, see what he has to say for himself. And once again, they don't seem to get the idea of assigning destinations half the time. So, let's just turn around and make our way now to McCarthy's apartment. McCaffrey's. Darn it. I'm mispronouncing names and words again. Ugh. Sometimes I wonder if it's because I have like a swollen tongue or something. I don't know if I actually do, but it just feels like it because I'm always slurring words or mispronouncing them or well, I don't know. I just feel like I have speech problems and I just like to blame a swollen tongue that I may or may not have. Tell me, viewers, have you ever had like a problem or something, like maybe like slurring or an impediment in speech or something like that, and you just want to say, oh well, it's my lip or my tongue, and don't really even know if that's the case? I don't know. I feel like I've been there. Full speed into the tunnel. That looks like it's a two-way tunnel. Why are you not moving?
I get the point.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm actually gonna wait. For once, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna wait. Waiting is power. It's boring, but it's power. You're not even moving. Okay, you know what? Screw it. You don't want to move, I'll move instead, because you're a jackass. Oh yeah, I think I'm definitely nodding off now. And no, I don't feel like driving off a cliff today. I've done enough of that earlier. And that wasn't a cliff, that was a ledge. God damn it. Getting tired of this. Let's go slow. Don't want to crash into a shed or something by accident. Ah! Can I go for 3 minutes without crashing into something? Please? Please, game? Ugh. You know, right now I'm shaking my head. Not at the game, at myself. It's 7:30. Holy crap. I might have a chance. I might actually have a chance of getting this street crime in this video. Alright, maybe I'll finally catch up on stuff. But yeah, I talked over it. McCaffrey's in apartment 6. Which, take a guess, is probably on the 2nd floor or above. Yep, see? So, over here. And of course, it's a lit up room with the gold knob.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Terrible shame. Means there's nobody to let us in. You want to do the honors, Phelps?
Way ahead of you, Rusty. So let's see what we got around here. Hey, what's this on the table? Oh, well.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
Nice. What have we here? A book.
Incidental.
Oh, I was hoping to see the title of it. Sounded fun. What's this now? A bloody shirt. Which does not look friendly at all. And a tire iron.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in
We're
here?
from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Really?
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
What? Up these stairs? Or up these stairs? Wow, it's been a while since I've done this. Not very long, but I'm tired, cranky. I don't want to do any more with it right now. So now we head up these stairs, which should have been a... I don't know, is this like supposed to be a second staircase or something? I don't know. Roof access, I suppose, at the very most. At the very least.
Grosvenor McCaffrey!
What, did you think throwing that pigeon at me was going to make me magically disappear? So, you want to make sure to hold down here. While you're pressing R2, hold down. Because, as always, fire escapes work not by maneuvering your body around the shape of the fire escape, but instead just pressing down, like with a ladder. Yeah, you could accidentally end up going up instead as a result. So we don't have our gun drawn, so we gotta just simply tackle him down.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Meaning, basically just stay on his heels until eventually you catch him. I'm not sure if you can actually tackle him, though. I don't remember. He's actually running pretty damn fast. Definitely helps to, like, try to maneuver the camera to help out with that.
Give it up.
Oh, he's slowing down. I can get him. I can get him. I can get him. Got him. Arrgh!
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on
Oh.
suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Oh man, that sounded bad. Did Cole break his arm or something? It sounded like that. It's like he pulled out his arm and then went wham, crack. Oh man.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey.
Oh yeah, time to wrap this up.
Unless Tiernan set him up. Don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Whoever did it. So what's that Dahlia fuck?
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Alright. I want to know where that tunnel goes. I say let's take the tunnel. Tunnel! It's not on any map, but it's still fun as hell. I think I just took a shortcut. I am one crazy son of a bitch to take a shortcut like this. Wow, that was actually an awesome shortcut. I don't know why it's not on any maps, because it's awesome. Oh, it's only 7... Wait a minute. Wasn't it 7:30 earlier? Did time just go backwards?
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects?
No, time just went
It's either
backwards.
McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young fellas.
But yeah, now we come to the true meat of this entire investigation. One of the best, or should I say, the most extensive, interrogation sessions in the game. We have 2 suspects, and we have to charge one of them. So let's start with Tiernan, in room number 1.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
I'm surprised you knew you were the last one to see her. Let's talk about your relationship with her.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Wrong answer.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Eyewitness testimony?
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night, we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later?
And there's no one who can confirm this.
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Okay, what about the victim's book?
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at it once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
Why?
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute. But, you know, I'm not so sure.
I see. What about your alibi?
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
That's a very terrible alibi. You know that, right?
You're lying, Tiernan. You've been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left! That was it!
Really? What about the liquor purchase?
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. She would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, McCaffrey was a hero, McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
I see. What about the murder weapon?
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Well, he's not lying, but he's definitely looking around quite a lot.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery.
Oh,
He
really?
can be very cruel.
Well, once again, we have the option of charging him or interviewing someone else. So let's leave this
Evelyn
interrogation.
was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle.
What?
It was made from an old typewriter key.
Oh.
Present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
So, kind of like with that one case not too long ago, we have to talk with one and then talk with the other. But it goes a little deeper than that. Before we can go any further, though, we do need to talk with McCaffrey here and see what he has to say.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Okay. Oh, yes. If you didn't have that question earlier, if you didn't ask him about last contact with the victim, I guess you get that here as well. So, me going back to the bar when I did just kind of saved us some time, I guess. Or it's just interesting because you could go back there, period.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Uh-huh. Well, what about the letter?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
The letter, which it was torn and found in your possession.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
Interesting. He doesn't actually seem to know what we're talking about.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
Well, we do have someone's accusation against you.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
We do have a motive, well, because of Tiernan.
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
So, unlike Tiernan, we don't actually have enough evidence to actually put this guy away. However, we can talk with Tiernan to figure something else out here. So, let's see what else he has to say concerning this new accusation from McCaffrey.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go? It's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
One final question.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning, very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
You're looking around a lot, you are very doubtful, and we have evidence.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
Well, we do have McCaffrey's accusation.
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box, and he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn, and that it was all over the radio, and that he would protect me. And I don't know, detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it. Was it me?
With a story like that, it literally could go either way with this guy. We could charge him, or let him go. But we're not done yet. So let's leave interrogation. And
wait here.
As you may realize, we can call R&I one final time for one final piece of evidence. So let's get that, shall we?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks, ma'am.
Huh. Interesting. So he beat up a woman for stealing from him. Doesn't this sound familiar?
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
Oh, but you were in trouble for violence.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Oh, pretty easily. It's right here at the very bottom with the criminal record.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Wow. That was quite a rage there. So yeah, once again, we have the option of charging him or leaving. To charge Tiernan, there's literally nothing else to do now. Either you charge one or the other. For the 5-star rating, you want to charge McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
And the reason why you get bonus points for him...
Congratulations, boys, you bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot.
That's why.
Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in a prison graveyard.
So, just like that, we've taken care of yet another murder. But we're still not done yet. there's one more case on the homicide desk. But we've gotten all the clues, all the questions, and holy shit, that is a lot of vehicle damage. Alright, so, one last murder mystery, and then that will be the end of the homicide desk.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Then we rally with the first and try for the Nambus.
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade. Mate, we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant, get back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes. I'm in charge here, Sergeant. Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
Heated discussion in the heat of battle. Oh, by the way, just to throw this in real quickly, that criminal record of McCaffrey's, that's basically the fail-safe of that mission. If you found absolutely nothing out about the case up to that point, that's basically the last resort to make a charge on either of them.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Huh. Well then, we got a few more letters here from the Dahlia. But what do they say? Find out on the conclusion of the homicide desk on Let's Play LA Noire. This is Solomon, signing off. Have a good day.